Internet Movie Databeth is on the case. Let me go first. Pray for your children. Poopy. Underpants. Spoiler alert.
Welcome to episode 184 of Thanks for Watching.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're recording right there in the middle of April. I can't believe it's already in the middle, but Monday,
Crazy.
April 11th.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I'm DJ.
I'm Beth.
And I'm Joe.
Yay, welcome. I'm glad you're all on the show. Hey, how was your weekend, Joe?
Weekend was good. We had a first run of a cook in the underground pit. Yeah.
Oh, I
so
saw pictures.
It was Bike's birthday on Sunday. Sorry, Bike by me, Crackhead Blue. And she wanted to do our first underground overnight cook. So
It was
That's
pretty.
awesome.
Friday night, throughout the week, I had a big load of oak wood delivered.
Nice.
I got a quarter cord, and they showed up and delivered it, so I can also use that for my smoker as well later on.
Ooh, that was
Wonderful.
gorgeous.
We had the family invited Saturday, and we put it, she made the marinade. She made, got the meat all ready. She made corn tortillas throughout the week. She made pickled red onions. She made habanero
she's a
salsa.
Badass.
And
Dang.
the night of the cook, got the meat ready in the pan. I'm outside making fire in the pit. Got the coals going, the hot wood coals. And the purpose is you drop this pan in with all the meat wrapped in banana leaves and it's marinated and everything. Cover it, cover the pit, bury the pit, and let it just slow cook. Right? All the heat that's
like in
there.
Hawaii, right?
Right. Similar, but this is the tradition we're using is from the Yucatan, which is Mexico.
Ah.
So
Nice.
threw it in the ground, 9 o'clock, right before 9 o'clock, and we pulled it out at noon-ish when everybody was here.
Delightful.
And it went off without a hitch, man. I mean, we got a few notes for next time to make it a little better, but we pulled it off. Everybody thought it was good. And then Sunday we planted a manzanita tree in the front yard, did some gardening.
Aw.
So it was a good weekend. How about you guys?
Lovely.
Oh, Beth, go ahead.
It was my nephew's second birthday on Saturday. So he's the day before Blue.
Yay.
And I had a lot of family-related baby stuff going on this weekend. So that was a thing. We're very busy at work because everyone's on vacay for spring break. And so my brain has been like baby birthday / dogs for a fair amount of time now.
Baby birthday dogs.
That's right. It's like now that the baby birthday is over, it's all just dogs.
Right.
Nice.
But I did get to play with two baby St. Bernards today. And that did make things just a little bit more fun for me.
How big are those babies?
Okay, so one is 6 months old, and she's about 55 pounds. And he is 5 months old, and he is also about 55 pounds. So they're like the size of, I'd say, a small lab or a labradoodle. They're big babies. Labradoodle. So
Pixie dust
they're very
spreader on the
cute.
tilt-a-whirl. All right, sorry.
Tilt-a-whirl. How about you, DJ?
Well, I mean, my it wasn't like an amazing weekend. Like I didn't do a whole bunch, but I did at one point. I think it was during the week, but I'm not sure exactly. But I did help build a pool
Very
with
nice.
James.
A pool.
That was very nice of you.
Was it
On
on
above ground.
Was it on Native American burial ground, perhaps?
No.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. You got to move the bodies.
Yeah. Nope. It was not, and there was no digging anywhere.
Good. Okay.
So yeah. So there was just a lot of wind. super windy.
Did it get windy while you were building the pool?
Yes.
Was it windy when you started?
Well, kind of, yeah. But see,
Did it only get windy when you said something dramatic? Like, I can't come up with something dramatic.
Yeah.
I was going for this land is cursed type of thing.
oh,
Like in The Mummy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
oh, that's funny. Yeah, like in The Mummy. No,
Well, it would have been funny if I'd done it right, but I muffed it.
darn it.
Continue.
So yeah, no, it was, but I'm glad I was there to help. Like I said, in take one, we had that if I hadn't been there to help hold down part of the pool, James would have been holding on to it, and it would have been like a parachute where in the wind, where he would have probably ended up in his neighbor's yard.
Well, thank you for helping him.
Good job.
Yeah.
Teamwork
See,
makes the dream work.
exactly. That's how that works.
Dun, dun,
Yes.
dun, 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 dun. Woo!
So, but enough about us, right? You want to hear about our news?
Movie news?
That's right, movie news.
Movie news.
Yeah. I have to say, there's this movie, The Lost City.
There is this movie.
And you know how actors they go on the circuit, whatever, and they go from
press
reporter to
junket?
reporter. Yes, that.
Junket.
And they talk about the movie that they're promoting that they were in,
do that.
right?
Yeah.
So, in this case, everywhere in the background, Lost City. This, even Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, it was the press junket for The Lost City.
Yeah, and Sandra Bullock stars in it, as well as Daniel Radcliffe,
Good.
who plays a villain in that film.
Yes, he's the bad guy.
He is
He's
the bad guy.
one.
Sorry, brain jumped to what is it, the card one,
Just finish the story about
Sorry.
the first one, and then we'll move on to the next
okay.
one.
All right, The Lost City. Okay,
There you go.
Daniel Radcliffe was asked by a bunch of reporters about his his shoot as Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh,
And so it became kind of a promotion for the Weird Al movie versus the Lost City film. Yes. So, anyway, so
well, that's fun.
yeah,
That's pretty funny. How did everybody else who was at the interviews take that?
well, Sandra Bullock. I mean, she rolled with it. She was really.
She's a pretty chill chick.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe at one point was given an accordion by Weird Al at the end as kind of a rap gift kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
And Sandra was she was so excited, you got one of Weird Al's accordions like that.
That's awesome.
Absolutely awesome. And
that is
so,
pretty cool.
yes, exactly. And so, but at one point at another interview, I could see when it was brought up that just before she started really playing along, her eyes rolled a little bit. Oh,
Well,
God.
Sometimes.
That's a movie I'm not in.
I thought we were here to talk about this movie. That is very funny. I promise.
Right? Oh my gosh.
I promise it is funny movie.
Yes. But anyway, when I got sidetracked, there's the film. Is it the Horsemen? The Four Horsemen? No, the Four.
There's so many movies that have similar titles to this.
I know. Oh yeah. Now You See Me. That's what I'm getting. I don't even know where that is.
Yes. Now You See Me.
Yeah. They're doing another one.
Oh, good. Now You See 3.
Now you
Yes.
see us. Wait, now you.
Again.
Hey, you still see us.
Hey,
Yeah.
here. Hi.
Here we
Guess
are.
what? We're still here.
Yes.
Surprise! There's another
Exactly.
one.
Yep. So
Okay.
I don't know where that came from. Oh yeah,
I'm
because part 2, Daniel Radcliffe was the villain in that.
Oh, that
Well,
was okay.
There.
Yeah.
See, I knew
Okay,
there was a
so-
method or a
wow.
reason.
Yeah. You got this, man. You got this.
I got
Try
this.
to
Okay.
one idea at a time.
Yeah, one idea. Disney Plus. Here we go.
There you go.
Disney Plus casts Adam Project star Walker Scobell. He's the little kid.
Good.
Which I think did an amazing job in the film. He is now going to be playing Percy Jackson in the Disney Plus
Nice.
film or TV show Percy Jackson. So
I'll totally watch Percy Jackson on
Yeah.
on D Plus.
I'll
I
check it
can't
out,
even
too.
do that because Discovery Plus is also. Jeez,
What are you
Oh my
supposed to
gosh.
do? What are you supposed to do?
I thought it was
I don't
Disney
know.
Plus.
I can't watch them both at one time.
No, you
Mother
can't.
bananas.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
Well,
continue.
Well, luckily one is streaming at different times.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay. So, anybody ever see the next Karate Kid with
Yes, I have
Hilary
seen this film.
Swank?
Funny you mentioned that. That
Yeah?
movie was on at my house like 2 weekends ago when our nephew was
kidding.
here, and I'm like, why is Mr. Miyagi and the $1 Million Baby on my screen at the same time?
Bananas.
I'd never
Love it.
seen it. I didn't know it existed. So
So you had a definite
I
what?
was like, what
moment.
is this? Why is she
What is going on
yeah.
here?
What is happening? I didn't know.
I can say I never watched it. I knew it existed, but I've never really watched it.
Really?
I
That's
do.
like, I would think that was prime DJ footage.
I probably should put that in my eyes.
You would love it.
I
like
probably
it's
would.
goofy and also nostalgia-y. Like it's. I mean, there's no narrator.
I like
and
Hilary
there's
Swank though. She's good.
Not really any like boxers with hearts on them, and nobody
Yeah.
makes any butt jokes. I don't think, but but there are
no
monks
accordion.
bowling. If that's something you're interested in,
Bowling
Got it.
monks.
yeah, they're
Oh.
bowling. They have a great time.
Oh, I'm. Now I do want to see it. There's.
You should totally watch it. I feel like you would enjoy it.
Okay, that's cool. Well, the cast of Cobra Kai really wants her to guest star.
Well, that makes sense, really.
It does. It does. She is part of the Miyagi canon. So
That is true.
yeah, and so the what's his name? The guy who plays Daniel.
Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio. He was saying something about how that being that she's part of the canon, that like anybody within the Miyagi universe can be part of the show,
Right.
and so that would mean the writers would have to figure out a way to get her in.
I bet that she would do it if they asked her.
That's if she would do it. Hopefully, she would. I mean, she seems
That's
like
what I'm saying. I bet that she
fun.
would if they asked her. If they said, "Hey, Hillary, we know you have all this hardware for movies that make you cry, but
Yeah.
don't you want to make people smile? Let's go back to the olden days,
If the script
like
was
when you
right.
were in the
right.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie,
Yeah.
and you kicked a bunch of ass in a prom dress." Which also happens in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but different prom dress, different person. Look at that.
amazing, amazing.
Crazy.
One is sparkly, the other one is not.
That's true.
Yep.
You're not even wrong in that.
Cool. I like not being wrong. Sometimes.
Awesome. I love not being wrong.
Oh dear. All right. In other news, the Batman will come out a week from today.
Can't wait.
That'll be on HBO Max.
Can't wait.
So April 18th. And for those of you who just have to put their hands on things, it will be tangible on May 24th. You can touch it on DVD.
Put your hands all over it.
All
You can
over
have
it, whatever
your
you want.
own very physical copy.
There you go. That's
Physical manifestation of the Batman.
right. Exactly.
The Batman.
The
That's what I
Batman.
said.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know that's what you said.
No, you heard me said it.
Yeah,
I heard
yep,
you
yep.
said it. That's right.
All right. So now let's get into the spirit of things. We're still talking about news.
Okay.
They are working on a new film about the Spirit Halloween store. Yes.
Halloween store?
Wait,
The
walk me-
Halloween
okay.
store
What?
is getting its own movie. Yes.
Okay.
What?
Yes.
Like,
But
as
they
a
don't even
person
have
who
any
gets-
permanent residence. They just pop
Right?
up and
They're just,
disappear.
They
yeah,
do.
they're in the empty warehouses of the world.
Yeah.
And they show up every September 1st. And that is how we know that Halloween has begun.
Yep.
September 1st to Thanksgiving.
And they
Halloween.
said we need to have a movie because all these other things, the Barbie film is being made right now, and then there's
Barbie's getting a movie? Then
Yes.
certainly,
Yeah. See?
clearly.
Right, and, Chucky's
Spirit
a doll.
needs its own.
Right? I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, I mean, that is not
sort of.
Sort of.
mess-
Yeah.
that's
Chucky
the
is
truth?
in a doll.
Well, that's accurate.
He's got
as
you beat
well.
on that.
Yeah. But anyway, hey, one of the cool things is looks like Christopher Lloyd is in this film.
In the
So-
in the Spirit film?
Yes. Yes.
What is happening?
Okay. I mean,
I know. This
he
is-
chooses things that makes him happy.
Are
so
they
I'm not
running out
even
of
gonna.
movies? They're just running out of ideas by this point, right?
They're
Yeah,
just like, you
yeah.
know what we really need? We really need a Spirit Halloween
Yeah,
movie.
like
You're right. I can't wait to see what happens. A store pops up out of nowhere and then boom.
Da-da-da-da-da. It's like Brigadoon. It's a musical
Yes.
horror movie.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god, we need a musical horror movie.
I really thought Sweeney Todd was one
Oh.
of those,
I mean,
but
that was a musical that happened to have horror bits within it.
those horror bits were kind of a bit scary for me.
They're totally integral to the. But it started out. Okay, I'll give it to you. That is a musical horror movie.
Okay, good.
Damn. All right.
Gotcha.
Phew. All right. Speaking of other movies that, oh no, this one's
Also,
a
I
TV
guess
show.
Rocky Horror Picture Show, although that's not really a horror. It's
No.
just
It's just in the title.
that one's just a musical
Right.
with fabulous makeup
Very good. Very good makeup.
Very talented people in that.
and better legs
Totally.
than I have. God,
Yeah.
jealousy.
Gosh. Okay, here's another one. Justin Bartha reprises his National Treasure role for the Disney Plus series.
Oh, sweet.
So,
I
looking
love his character.
forward
to
Riley is
that.
such a fun guy.
I've never seen those movies.
Oh.
God, you gotta watch these movies.
Well,
they're so much fun.
Are they,
They're
though?
like, yes,
Are they though?
I mean,
they are though.
if you like Nicolas Cage
I
and
love
the way
Nicolas Cage.
he acts, you're not going to be disappointed.
All right.
You're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be fun.
It is. And this
That's
one
what I say all the time.
this one
It's gonna
has
be
like
fun.
extra blockbuster event type stuff going on, and
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
it's good times.
And
Okay.
Try one, and if you don't like it, you don't have to watch another one.
it's
You have
almost,
a doctor's note
yeah.
from Dr. Beth.
Dr. Beth, nope.
It's a modern day. It must be like a modern day Raiders of no.
No,
never mind.
It's no, it's treasure hunty.
Yes.
It's
yes.
okay. So it's sort of like the fun, less religious version of the Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
And Christopher Walken is in it.
Okay.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Oh, whoops! It's not Christopher Walken.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Nicolas Cage is in it.
Nicolas Cage, who plays his dad? No, that's
John Voight.
Oh, John Voight.
Oh my goodness.
They're very similar.
I mean, kind of.
No. Well, that
DJ.
oh gosh. Well, that brings
Were you,
us.
wait a minute. Were you just trying to make that into a segue for something?
No.
I was gonna say failure.
Nope, that was a failure beyond failures. There was no segue or anything.
That was okay. All right. I mean, it's better. It's better. It's okay.
John
All right,
Voight
we're good.
is in it.
Yeah.
Yay. Gosh.
There you go.
Well, I think John Voight was really great. But still.
He was really great
even
at
know it was
playing
him.
Christopher Walken. In
He did a great Christopher Walken impression in
Doesn't,
National
not
Treasure.
even a little bit. It's nowhere. Nope.
No,
False.
I know. I'm just-
Didn't John
But that's
Voight?
great that Riley's going to be there for the for the show.
Yes. Now, was it John
Full-on
Voight
snort. I
playing
love
the
it.
father in Hairspray as well?
No,
Well, that was Christopher Walken.
that was Christopher Walken.
Oh my god. What is happening?
I don't know. DJ has Christopher Walken and John Voight mixed up.
I really do.
You should watch Anaconda.
Anaconda? I don't think so.
Okay,
Nope.
you should watch the Riff Tracks version of Anaconda.
Yeah.
Okay, I might watch that.
That's the only way we can get him to do it, is if it's
If
like
it's riff tracks.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yeah. I get it.
Right. Oh gosh.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So, now that we've had that good laugh,
Yeah. Well, I'm done with the news. You guys have
probably
anything?
better that way. It's
Okay,
probably better
Let's
that
move
way.
on. If you have news that would probably go better than what I came up with,
Holy cow.
it does not have to have John Voight.
Or Christopher Walken.
Right. But yeah, send us a text message or voicemail at 512-podcast or 512-763-2278.
Good.
We have a website. I'm just going to blow right through this, guys.
Do it.
tfwmovies.com. Email us at shoutout@tfwmovies.com. We are at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at tfwmovies. And then we're on Patreon. If you go to patreon.com, patreon.com, /TFW movies, and you join our show in that respect, you get to be in our live studio audience and hear us have 1, 2, or 3 takes of a show. And then you could also listen to us after that and find out what actually made it to the airwaves. So, yeah. So, but also you get fun things like our Marco Polo. You get to be on there when you're like, going, I wish I heard from the Thanks for Watching folks. And you could say, hey, thanks for watching, folks. Tell us something. And then we'll get on there and we'll say something.
Well, you can watch us quote The Fifth Element.
Yes.
We did that for like 3
a second
minutes
or
today.
2. Yeah. And then you could also, we might even just speak anyway, whether you ask for it or not.
Sometimes that happens.
Like
does happen.
what happened with The Fifth Element.
Whether you want it or not.
Right? Beth likes to put out some playlists, so that's going to happen again. We'll have an exclusive video again. And again, listen live on the Discord. Like one of our Patreons right now is James. He's listening in. I can't tell if Crackhead Blue is on.
She's not.
Nope.
She's not on. But she has the option to get on at any moment that she wants to while we're recording the show. Actually, she could probably get on when we're not recording and hear just silence. But, that's what that's for, right? Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
All right. So, moving without further ado, it's time to talk about Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Yeah. So, first we have our friend James. He was so kind enough to explain a little bit about Bruce Willis. So, let's listen in. Shall we?
Tonight we get a chance to highlight another legendary actor, Bruce Willis. My first clear memory of Bruce Willis is in Moonlight, late night watching it with my pops. From there, I was among the many that was taken with his then new role as an action hero in Die Hard. On action, his role in Pulp Fiction was great, as well as Last Boy Scout. I also really enjoy Cop Out, although it's not a critic's favorite. The Jackal is a good killer movie, and The Fifth Element, although it's called classic, is called classic for a good reason. And can't overlook Red. I also really enjoy Bruce Willis's comedic timing. The Whole 9 Yards, and always love Hudson Hawk. Another classic is Death Becomes Her. He's amazing in drama as well, whether it be the war dramas like Heart's War, or as well as the ones that pull your heart like The Kid. In my opinion, the best M. Night Shyamalans, both The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, was also really good movies. Honorable mention, though I haven't seen it in a while, his voice acting in Look Who's Talking was a great one. It was great when I was younger, and I'm sure it would be great if we watch it now. Bruce Willis is another actor on your list that's highly accomplished with over 100 movies and shows. And while I've heard others state that he plays Bruce Willis in all of them, I do enjoy his slight variations and aspects he brings to his roles. And with his announcement of his retirement, he's one actor that will live on for generations with his contributions to films. And that's James Explains. As always, thank you to Beth, Joe, and DJ for your podcast. Have a wonderful show and an amazing night.
Good one, James.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Nice.
Thank you, James Explains. I'm glad you're there. I'm glad you're putting everything in there, and then you like help remind me that there's something that needs to go on my list.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. So there it is. James Explains. Bruce Willis. So, also I have to add, Penny said that she really liked Red.
Red is very funny.
And Sixth Sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about the new Disney movie Red.
No.
So,
Can you imagine him in that?
that would be interesting.
That would be
much so.
fantastic.
That movie's so good. Have you guys watched it yet?
It's so great.
Okay.
I love
Yeah,
that movie.
it is.
Man,
great.
we've seen it so many times.
Yeah, it's really good.
All right.
I'm loving it. Anyway, so I'm ready for my list.
Go
You
for
Go
it.
to town.
All right, let's do it. Red, the whole 9 yards. In fact, I think he was in the whole 10 yards too, right?
He
As the
was.
next
Yes.
one. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's added to my list. Die Hard, all of them. I'm just happy with Die Hard. It was fun. The Fifth Element. Sixth Sense. Even though it was a bit scary after the fact, like
It
was
wasn't
like,
scary.
it's not
It
scary.
was suspenseful.
Well, yeah, it was suspenseful, but then it wasn't until the end that I found out that it was scary. Like, what? What? And
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That is
I'm
pretty
sorry.
funny. No, that's funny.
That's. I want to make you a shirt that says that. The Sixth Sense. It wasn't until the end that I found out it was scary.
see, there you go. There you go. It'll be on our merch website, just
It
so you
wasn't
know.
scary till the end. All right.
Until I
Right?
figured out what was going on.
Exactly.
Damn
So,
ghosts.
Surrogates. I really liked that film. It was a little weird, over the top. That's why I liked it, I guess. Over the Hedge. Yes,
Yep.
that was great. Hudson Hawk. Yep.
Yep.
Bandits. Loved that. Breakable.
Beavers and dogs.
Oops, no. Unbreakable. Sorry.
There you go.
There we go. Death Becomes Her.
Yep.
Yes. Blind Date. An honorable mention. I loved the show Moonlighting. That was so much fun. Anyway.
Sorry, it cut out, so I couldn't hear what you said.
I said Moonlighting, the show. Yes.
Yes.
And I want to know where it's streaming, darn it, because I really want
Like,
to watch it now.
I could tell you were waiting for a reaction.
Yes.
And I had none because I didn't know what you were
Like,
talking
what?
about.
I didn't hear it.
Right. Hello. Yeah. So anyway, that's my list.
Good list. Okay, so Die Hard and Die Hard with a Vengeance. 1 and 3 are my favorite.
Okay.
Look Who's Talking is still very funny, even if you watch it now. You watch it though, and it's definitely watching the 80s.
It's funny though, right?
Yeah.
It's super funny.
It is funny. That should be on my list.
Hudson Hawk, Death Becomes Her, way up on my list of favorite movies.
Yes.
That movie is so good. The Fifth Element, of course. Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Oh!
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Armageddon, The Sixth Sense, which apparently wasn't scary until the end.
Oh,
The whole
Armageddon!
nine-
I forgot to put that on there.
The Whole 9 Yards, Over the Hedge, Red, Blind Date, and the one that I'm pretty sure no one is going to put on their list is Striking Distance.
Yep, you're right about that.
Yep, nobody likes that movie but me.
I have to watch that film. I don't know if I like it.
You won't like it.
Okay.
It's
I won't
a
like
scary
it.
movie.
Only
there's
Beth.
It's too scary.
there's a killer in there.
Oh, you know it's
There's
scary
a
at the
killer
beginning?
killing people. Yeah, you can tell it's scary in the
Okay.
beginning.
Yeah. Not like that Sixth Sense.
Nope. Nope, it wasn't a
No,
sleeper like The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, like I still to this day I feel like that's one of the better twists we've gotten in a movie.
Yes.
Oh,
I agree.
it was groundbreaking.
Like nobody saw it
Yeah.
coming.
No.
Nobody saw it coming.
Nobody.
If there's anybody you know that's like, oh, I knew from the no, you
No
didn't.
one knew.
No, you
They
didn't.
No one knew. It was like the beginning of those big mega crazy twists
Yeah.
that we got at the end of movies. There were like low grade twists. There were things that you were like, oh, I didn't see that. But nobody
Yeah.
saw that coming.
Like-
Nope.
I was working at the movie theater when The Sixth Sense came out.
Yeah.
And people came out and their brains were just
Falling
broken.
out of their ears.
Seriously, they're like walking down the hallway and you could they were dazed. They were like,
That's hilarious.
Did they
It was
stay in the
great.
credits longer than usual?
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Everybody was just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, what did I just watch?
How is this a thing? And that's why everybody went bananas for M. Night Shyamalan. And then, Scary Trees happened.
Oh, yeah. Shoot.
Yeah. I mean, it was a couple down the road, but
Yeah.
like The Sixth Sense was the real winner, and then like Unbreakable, and you're like, oh, and then all of this other couple of things, and then it was like Scary Trees, and you're like, well, the happening happened.
The happening definitely happened. Excuse me.
So.
Oh, man, I forgot about... I mean, I didn't forget about them. Who could forget about that movie?
Blocked it out, really.
Yeah, I tried to block it out. Yeah, okay. Well, mine's gonna be short and sweet because it always is. So I always have to fight myself and take things off and reconfigure and go, was that one really that great? So I'm gonna start with, Hudson Hawk, dude. It can't not make the list. Like,
it's a great movie.
it can't not make the list. And then
Pokey!
I want to put this one on the list, but it's not just him that makes it so good, so that one might get relegated to okay, I'm going to relegate it to honorable mention.
Okay.
Die Hard 1, the very first Die Hard. I think it's the best
Come
one
out
of
to the
all
coast,
of them.
We'll have a few laughs.
I think it's the best one of all of them. I do like the one with Sam Jackson in it, but this one is like tops for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's just kind of set the precedent, right?
It was so good.
And then Fifth
Best
Element.
Christmas movie ever.
Fifth Element. I mean, he's so great in that. And then my honorable mentions are going to be a sad one. Shoot. Tears of the Sun. Yeah, that's... I thought he was really good in it.
He is very good in it.
But it's a sad movie.
Yeah.
Lesai.
The Kid.
Okay.
Nobody
I
mentioned
think
that
Lily
one.
Tomlin... No, DJ did.
Oh, you did say that.
I did not.
No, yeah.
You didn't?
Nobody
Oh,
mentioned
Joe...
James
it's
did.
not Joe. James did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And last but not least, I'm going to put Pulp Fiction on there because I do like his character in that movie, even though it's not just his movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like his character and his scenes a lot.
I also think that Lily Tomlin is a gem.
Oh,
in,
gosh, she's
in The
amazing.
Kid. She's so funny in that.
Oh, I remember The Kid. Now you say Lily Tomlin.
I'll try to get the power cut to Atlanta.
Oh,
It's like
that's
just
awesome.
deadpan glory. It's so good.
I gotta watch that again.
And I mean, even, Blind Date is
Yes.
really good. I mean, he's just got a bunch of good ones.
Yeah.
It's too many. It's too many good ones.
Too many good ones. Good
Thanks,
man.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
Thanks,
thank you.
Bruce.
Wonderful films. Those are awesome. Never forget them.
Double true. Because we keep watching them.
All right, so stuff we're putting in our eyes. Our movie soup is Beth picked Fifth Element
I did.
because it started with an F.
It does.
It sure does.
And it's a double down because we got Bruce Willis in it.
I
Yep.
know, that is amazing.
It was a pick of convenience and joy.
Yes,
Is what it was.
absolutely, and more so on the joy.
All available.
Yeah. And I don't know what it's streaming on because I own it.
Nothing. It's on nothing.
I gladly watch it whenever I get a chance. It's on nothing.
I have
Joe.
it on like my Voodoo library, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, rock on. Very cool.
it's
think
literally
it's
not streaming anywhere.
Yeah, it's not streaming anywhere. That's the only reason I knew I could pick it was because I knew that we all had it.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Hey, I'm glad when that happens. That's really cool. I'll need you. You know what? I should probably get your Voodoo library so I know what we could watch. in the
So
future.
it's not
Is that a
technic.
thing you can do?
Well, I think he means just know what's in there so we can. Is that what you mean?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I meant.
Because it's technically not mine.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
It's a Voodoo library that I have access to.
That you access. Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. Actually, I do have like my Voodoo library. I can put my sister's email in, and she has access to it.
Oh,
It's kind of one of those share things. I don't know.
no, there you go.
Kind of neat.
Probably isn't supposed to be, but yeah, who cares?
Right. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Anyway, so love this film.
Because it's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know. Ruby
Yeah,
Rod
like where do you start?
is he steals it. Like
He does.
He put 120% into that character.
Yeah, he
yes,
certainly
yes, I
did.
would agree with that.
Certainly did.
Oh my gosh, really good.
I don't
So
know.
good.
I think Gary Oldman was pretty fantastic.
Yeah,
in it,
he's
too.
good too.
Yes.
good.
Yeah. Super green.
Yeah.
They
Super
were all
green.
super green.
Yeah, there's. I don't think anybody was really laying down on the job on that one.
No. They had
It
everything.
was all levels.
Like even the puppet master. Like they had to be amazing.
For the Mangalores?
The Mangalores and the little whatever that little snouty thing that's just like he's choking on
when he chokes the cherry.
the cherry and the little thing is looking up
Coughs
at
it up
him.
on his little face.
Yeah,
Aw.
poor thing. I felt so bad for it.
Oh baby.
Yeah.
That that movie, there's so many layers of goldenness to that.
Yes.
Like Corbin's mom, Leeloo Dallas
Oh.
multipass. Yes, she knows it's a multipass.
Yes, she knows it's a
She
multipass.
knows it's a
Auto
multipass.
wash. There's so many things in the day to day of my life that I say because of this movie.
Yes.
It's so good.
I love that like the priest is like suffocating in the bed.
Oh
and
yeah,
she
he's just
looks
saran
down
wrapped
and
into the bed.
She looks down and says auto wash. I'm like, no, that wasn't it. But
Nope, not quite. Cornelius.
so good.
Oh man, and just wow, the diva is yikes. Everything is good about it.
Yep.
There's nothing that you look at and go, well, you know.
Right.
Some younger
If you-
people.
Well,
I do know a person who is like, I don't see why everybody thinks this movie's so good. Shh, this
Wow.
person is a younger person. I will say that.
how young are
Okay.
we talking?
Under 30.
Well, that's
Oh wow.
okay.
That's all I'll say.
I'm not going to say anything because
No.
then I'm just an old lady.
This
but
person is a delightful person. She just doesn't
Okay.
appreciate classic movies. That's all.
Apparently.
doesn't appreciate the Fifth Element. I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Does it
we
need
can't
to be
friends.
digitally remastered or something?
No,
I-
no. It's a silly.
Just so it's
a-
prettier
a
in the
silly-
eyes? I
It's
don't.
silly.
Yeah.
There's
one of the-
another shirt. Does it need to be digitally remastered?
Oh, one
Oh
of those
my
is going to be the
goodness.
title for the show. I don't know which one.
I my vote is still. I didn't know it was scary till the end.
Yeah, that's good.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
That's a pretty great winner right there.
Okay, that might be it. Then.
So, if you were forced to give the Fifth Element a number rating, what would your number be?
Who you asking?
Yeah.
To the gentleman of the panel,
Joe, go first.
9.
9. Nice.
10. I'm at 10. I can't stop watching this film. I mean, I guess I could stop watching, but I don't
but
want
why?
to.
Why do you want to?
No, not going to happen. not going to
Just
happen.
at work tomorrow, just be like, "Bzzz!"
Yep.
Like dogs being bad. Bzzz!
I wish I could do that. That work.
So good.
If
Beth,
they
what
tell
are
me to
you
do-
rating?
there's
I would
Go ahead,
I would
Beth,
give it
sorry,
a
sorry.
9
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's times where I'll be talking to Crackhead Blue and I just happen to be saying it's a, but I'll like stutter and then I just go "Itza."
No, because if it was a bomb.
And then sometimes I go, this don't feel right. I got a headache. This don't feel right. See? I mean, that right there,
Totally.
just the fact that you quote it all the time. I mean, that movie and
Yeah.
another movie that gets quoted a lot at my workplace by me and the older guy at work.
Office Space?
No. Christmas Vacation.
Oh.
A lot.
Yeah.
Like somebody will go, what is it? And I'll hear him over on the other corner, what is it? And then like, or I'll say something. Wouldn't say I've been missing it, Bob. Just stuff like that.
The blessing.
Yeah. She
Nice.
died 30 years ago. So
Just shake a box with a cat in it. Yeah, so ultimately, I think the
what's that
consensus
smell? Fried
of
pussy
the
cat. Sorry.
The consensus of the Thanks for Watching crew is that The Fifth Element is a friggin' rad movie.
Yes.
Friggin' rad. Absolutely. Yes.
Friggin' rad. I'm going to put it in my notes.
We all
You have
concur.
been in an accident. I know.
I know! You have 0 points left on your license.
My gosh. All right. So, Beth, while we
Yes.
put that into the what is that, oxygen chamber? What was that thing? What else have you been watching?
Okay, so I had very little time to watch anything that wasn't like kid related this weekend.
Oh.
Like I watched Moana, I think 3 times in the
Cool.
background of stuff, and I love Moana. Don't get me wrong.
I won't.
But earlier in the week, like I said I was going to, I watched Moon Knight.
Oh,
Yeah.
yay.
Yeah.
I think it's rad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's got the possibility to be mega rad.
We're still one behind, so we haven't caught.
I
we
haven't
didn't catch
watched
last week.
this. I haven't watched the one from Wednesday. I
Yeah.
just watched the first one.
Okay.
And I was so bummed because I thought there were more. So I watched the first one. I'm like, yeah, episode 2. And then it's like,
Nope.
every Wednesday. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you bitch.
Son of a bitch.
So then Wednesday rolled around and I'm like, I'm so tired. I don't have time to watch it. So
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay.
But I think it's got some serious potential.
Yeah.
I
too.
think that Oscar Isaac is amazing. I think
Yes.
that this could be
Moon Daddy.
Moon
yeah
Daddy.
word Moon Daddy. I also watched Jackass Forever
Ah.
because it's on Paramount Plus, and my friend who I was supposed to have a date with to go watch it because we have seen all of the Jackass movies together in the theater. His friend died, and we didn't get
Aw.
to go and see it.
Aw.
So we
Sorry to hear
both kind
that.
of like streamed it at the same time, and we're texting each other. So it was like COVID watching.
Yeah. That's cool.
So that is it was very reminiscent. You watching it and you're going, oh my god, this is so.
Yeah.
This is so how are they able to walk, any of them?
Yeah.
They're like just great big calcified skeletons by now.
Yeah.
But the beginning is always a big cinematic masterpiece.
Yep. They always do that.
Have you seen it yet, Joe?
No. A friend of mine was telling me that, like, you know, he obviously watched them all, and we all watched the CKY videos way back when before Jackass was a thing on MTV.
Right.
And he's like, it's hard to laugh at it now because we're older and we
And
know,
you know
how
how
much that
much
stuff
it hurts.
and it's just like, dude, one of these guys are gonna die.
Right? Well, like in the first one, Knoxville gets rolled by a bull and he like does the
Yeah.
full flip in the air
Yep.
and gets up and he's like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
They redid it. He goes down, he's knocked out.
Yep.
Like he broke his wrist and I think
believe
a
it.
rib.
I believe it.
And it's no joke, the stuff they do. And it's stupid. It is stupid AF to do this kind of thing. But it's like a tradition to watch it
And I
now.
hear they got a bunch of new kids to kind of supplement some of the old
They
guys.
did. They had some noobs, and some of them, like, I mean, one guy's name is Poopies, and, they have a chick doing stuff now.
Okay.
And I think she was pretty baller. Like, she took a lot of pain. She got, spoiler alert, she gets stung in the mouth by a scorpion.
Oh
so
my
it's
God.
like as a quote beauty regimen. I couldn't watch it because now I'm that person that I'm just like, nope, I can't watch it.
Yeah. Stop
In the
doing
earlier
that.
ones I couldn't watch. The only things that I couldn't watch were like the paper cuts on the tongue. Oh,
Or the corners of the mouth.
oh yikes! That just everything else I could watch, but the scorpion to the mouth was a little
much.
raw for me.
It's gonna be a no from me,
Ultimately,
dog.
I would say it's not the best Jackass movie if you're going to rate them, but it is a solid effort by the boys. Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn. Stupid for doing stupid shit. and
Yeah.
dying for it.
Did they talk about him at all?
No, but they
Okay.
did have a Like at the end, they have just like a bunch of video from
Yeah.
back in the day, and he was in there, and they're like, it was like as memorializing as a Jackass
Sure.
situation
I get
can
it.
be.
No, I get it.
So yeah.
I always did like.
So that's
Ryan
what I
Johnson.
watched this week. How about you, Joe?
Not too much. I mean, like I said, we didn't watch Moon Knight. We did have Turning Red was on at some point, in the background a couple days.
Yeah.
Last night, however, I started Alien around I don't know, close to 9 or close to
For
8.
Blue's birthday.
Yeah, like I was gonna hey, let's watch something, but you haven't said anything, so I'll just put one of your favorite movies on. And
Aw, you're a sweet guy.
that led into Aliens, so I watched them
Nice.
both. And I remember as a younger person, I thought Aliens was like badass, like, oh, this is badass, this is super cool.
Right.
But now, like, I see it through a different lens. Like, there's still cool parts. There's
Yeah.
still some very funny lines.
Mm-hmm.
But I was noticing things that I didn't really notice before, like
Watching with a sheriff's eye.
the overly triumphant like music that happens a few times. I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, this isn't scary anymore. This is like almost goofy.
Oh no.
It's so I don't know. Like, I when I was younger, like I said, I thought Aliens was like, oh yeah, this one's great. Space Marines. And I still love like I said, I love everything about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just showed me how far superior Alien is. Watching them back to
Right.
back like that, I'm like, oh, there's no question.
Oh, for sure. Hands down.
Even though I already knew it, it just like put it into practical. Like, no, look, dummy, and it slapped me in the face one more time. And go, you're
It's
right.
just I'm still the best.
You're right for thinking this, but I'm gonna show you why. And just like there were just things about Aliens that I was kind of like, man. And there's a part where Newt just keeps screaming,
Yeah.
and Blue goes, "Can that kid shut up?"
Okay, we get it. You're scared.
Like,
Chill the fuck out.
She's scared. I don't know. It was just super funny the way she's like, "Man, can that kid shut up?"
Well, she is extremely shrill.
Yeah, it's way up there in the register, man. It's
Super high squeakers.
yeah. But there's like all the Bill Paxton stuff. I still love it a lot. All the Vasquez stuff. I
Paxton.
love her character a
I'm gonna
lot.
pour one out for Bill Paxton.
I still hate Paul Reiser. No, what's his name?
Paul Reiser.
Yeah, I still hate him as much as ever. Seeing that movie again, I'm like, man, what a scumbag.
What a douche.
And like, I love all the Marine stuff, but just some of the stuff I noticed, I'm just like, oof, I don't remember this being this corny. And then I'm kind of like, why is James Cameron? Why did he get this movie? I don't know. Just
You should watch the movies that made us about aliens.
I haven't watched that one yet specifically. Yeah,
You should watch it because everybody was annoyed.
even the actors.
Like, just like the crew
Okay,
were like rioting.
really?
You should watch this.
Okay. We've kind of been
It's
putting
very
it off.
interesting to watch.
We've kind of been putting that one off because, like, I don't know, we were bummed that Alien didn't get this.
I know. Aliens should have gotten it.
Right. It's been
But
it's like, yo,
it's
what
probably
what are you guys
because
doing?
Ridley Scott doesn't want to talk to people.
No.
Ridley Scott is busy being Ridley Scott someplace.
There is that.
Like in a cave somewhere.
Hey, Ridley, get your head out of your ass.
Could you come over here and talk about this movie you made, please?
Yeah.
No, I'm in a cave writing another Robin Hood movie.
I would love to see. I would love to
You're
see. I almost watched The Thing, but
Oh, man, you were just like
well, the
lining
thing,
them up for
The Thing and Alien are definitely two of my favorites.
because they're great.
Because yeah, and
Now I'm
they're-
gonna have to watch the Thing the musical again.
the what?
You thought that it was a dog, but it's the Thing.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'll pass on that. What else did we watch? That's about it. It's baseball season. I listened to I listened to the Padres game while I was gardening, so that was neat.
Oh,
Made me
wow.
feel like an old person listening to
Oh,
the baseball game on the radio.
well, the Padres just scored, so
Oh yeah, they're playing in San Francisco.
Yes, they are.
That's
That's
your
why
team.
I know about it.
That's your team.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's see the score. Let me look at this.
It's 1-1 right now.
All right. They beat up. They beat up on Arizona the last few days. So.
Padres kicked it last year.
Yeah, I know. And then they forgot how to play baseball the last month when they counted.
It happens.
Anyway,
I mean, not to be a crazy baseball person, but look what happens to the Dodgers all the time.
Well, not all.
They
the time.
always make it to the playoffs and then they choke. Except for COVID year 2020. They
You sound
won.
like a Giants fan.
I am a Giants fan.
Yep.
I was born and raised in San Francisco. My father would smack me if I wore blue during playoff season.
Good man. All right, I think that's pretty much all I watched.
How about you, DJ?
Well, gosh, I watched Picard,
Good.
which they keep ending every episode with a cliffhanger that makes me scream.
Oh.
Pickard.
So,
Can that kid just shut up?
I know, right? Boy. But super cool. I mean, I am so happy with this season. It's just amazing. The Bubble we watched on Netflix
The
Oh.
Bublé.
is the Bublé, right?
It doesn't have the accent.
Yes. You know who's in this?
Michael Bublé. I'm just kidding.
No, he's not. Pascal is his last name?
Pedro
What's-
Pascal.
Pedro Pascal?
Pedro Pascal is in this one. Ultimately, it's about making a film during the pandemic, and the bubble is the hotel
Oh, that kind of bubble.
where all the actors have to stay.
Yeah.
It's actually quite funny. It's hilarious. Penny and I were laughing during this whole film. It's so good. Good stuff. If you get a chance to check it out, I say go for it because it's all about filmmaking. In
You
a
said it's
way,
on Netflix?
it is on Netflix.
Net farts.
Okay.
That's it.
Ooh.
Netflix.
Nartflix.
Net farts. That's my
Nartfarters.
new subscription.
Got
Toot.
it.
Toot subscription.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. And I just let it charge me the
Streaming
$20.
toots.
So
Yeah.
grr. Anyway,
Have my $20 farts every month.
there you go.
Every month.
Word.
But, they have things on there that you can't get anywhere else.
That's right. Like this film, The Bublé.
Also, the films that made us. Continue.
Yes. Anyway, I think it was kind of making fun of all the films that were being just thrown out or being created just for streaming.
For content, because
Yeah.
we were all,
Yeah.
trapped.
Basically.
Trapped!
So I think that's what it was. Watched the second episode of Moon Knight, which
No
Hold
spoilers.
the phone.
I won't spoil it.
I haven't seen it.
Because I'm still trying to get along with what's going on. And my friend James, who's on the show listening right now, he kind of helps me get through it. Like, he knows. He, read the comic book.
Don't type anything, James. Don't type anything.
He wrote the comic
James says
book.
he tried.
James
so
says
he
he
knows.
tried to get you through it.
He's doing it. Like, I'm getting it. Like, what happened during this week with the mouse and I'm kidding. There's not a single mouse. I think there's no mouse.
Well, the last one there was a fish. How are we supposed to know for sure?
I know. That's true. You wouldn't know. But actually, it was really good. And something blew my mind completely.
James wants to verify that he didn't write the comics, but he did read them.
I know. So I learned
Well,
something about the Moon Knight that is probably a spoiler, and I'm not going to say it.
Good.
Good.
But I can't remember where I learned it. I don't know if I learned it from James, or I don't know if I learned it just from watching the show. Or
I did
reading.
say a little bit of lore the last two weeks ago. I did
Did
say
you?
a little bit of origin
Okay.
lore that I was familiar with. So I don't know. And I think James and I briefly talked about it. I don't know what comic run, what arc they're going with. I just know one of the arcs that I wasn't sure they were using, but then some of the stuff in the first episode reminded me oh yeah, I do remember reading this one too. So,
Okay. So when you've watched the second one,
yeah.
please let me know, because I really want to say what I learned.
Sure.
So that would be really cool.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna watch it tonight. When are you gonna watch it, Joe? Let's
I don't
watch
know.
it tonight.
I gotta wait till Blue wants
Do you
to
have
watch
homework?
it. Yes, I do have homework.
Yeah.
It's a school night. Joe has homework.
School night every night, man.
Dude, I feel it.
Hate it.
So
I've been there.
homework. Oh, I understand it too. That's like, I'm about to have it again. Well, not until May, so I've got some time, but still.
It's next month, buddy.
Yeah, it's coming quick. On Disney Plus, Better Nate Than Ever.
Ah.
What a fun film. In fact, I want to put that in my eyes 4 more times.
Oh.
Yeesh.
He gave us a number.
At least 4 more times. How's that? So it was good. I didn't know. Like, I was looking at it, going, it'll be all right. No, they blew my mind. It was really good. And the gal who plays Phoebe in Friends, I can't remember her name.
Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa Kudrow's in it, and
Oh.
she does some fun stuff there too. I mean, for anybody who's done theater, okay, Broadway's not really my thing. I don't care about Broadway, but this kid does, and it was so fun. It was such a fun film. If you're going on to Disney Plus, check it out. It was really good. There were some moments that are just kind of laugh out loud moments where the kid just he hears something about himself and kind of goes, "Huh?" Or, "Why would you say that?" It's so good. On top of that, Finding Dory, we watched that again.
I love Finding Dory.
Me too. The little Dory is just so cute.
Oh my goodness, with the purple
The
seashells.
big old eyes. So cute. We watched I can't remember which one it was, but it's Lightning McQueen and the rookie, the yellow car.
That's the third one.
Third one, yes. Watched that one, which was
Cars
good. Cars.
3.
Yes, Cars 3. Thank you.
Cars the third.
Cars that third. Actually, super good. Super duper good. Penny's biggest pet peeve, though, was that at the end, spoiler alert,
Yeah.
he changed his color.
Who does?
Lightning McQueen.
Lightning McQueen.
What color? Blue, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets
blue.
the Dynaco sponsorship, right?
Well, yeah.
That's what he's at for the whole time.
His buddy, whatever, his Hudson's
Yeah, he
colors.
does like the navy blue
Yeah, so
Oh,
to
he-
commemorate Doc.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
Doc.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's okay, but Lightning McQueen's red.
Well,
So-
honestly, I
Yo,
don't like to drive red cars because I think they're bad luck. So I would rather drive
Stickers are stickers,
and-
man.
I think
Right?
that I see the
Bro.
opposite. Yeah, stickers. That's it.
NASCARs change their colors all the time. They change their
That's true.
sponsorships. They change their liveries
Good point.
around, even with the same
Mm-hmm.
sponsorships. She's gonna have to tell. No. She's gonna have to tell Penny to build a bridge and get over it.
Right.
Damn,
Honestly, she
son.
needed to hear from an
joking.
expert like you. I think because you got that
That's-
stuff.
No, the Doc commemorative livery was like super touching.
It
I
was
thought.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it really
But
was.
that's why I've only seen that movie once because I cry.
Oh.
I've only seen the second one I've only seen the second one once because it's lame.
Got it.
That's the Mater spy one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
Oh, where they were in
That's what
Europe.
I'm saying. Yep.
Yeah.
So dumb.
I
mean,
I enjoyed it. A couple
When you
of
get into the
times.
planes, the first one not so hot. The second one where
Yeah,
he
the second
joins
one.
Fire and Rescue, that's
Yeah.
rad.
That is rad.
I didn't watch.
And they have a Winnebago
those.
named Winnie.
I did not watch the Planes movies. I couldn't do it.
I am a child on the inside.
Well, I mean, me too, but gotta
Right.
draw the line somewhere.
I did. I don't watch Coco Melon, so
I don't even know what that is.
it's don't run. just go save yourself.
All right,
Yeah. Watch Soul again. I love that film.
it's a good one.
It is a good one. I really just absolutely loved when 22 was they were being 22 was showing what I can't remember his name, the lead guy around, and where all these people are in their zone. And she says, well, and I really love doing this and causing these people to lose every time. So the guy's in the zone, he's about to dunk, and she throws a rock and hits him, and he misses. And she's like, I've been messing with them for years. It was the Knicks. Apparently, they're always losing. I don't know much about it, but
No, that was pretty accurate.
it was hilarious.
Have an unexpected sports update.
Any Knicks fans
Between the baseball and the Knicks, we're like, hey, sports times. Happy sports ball. Thanks for watching.
Any Knicks fan who watched that movie would totally groan at that part because they would understand.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. But pretty great. I enjoyed the film a lot. So much to watch it again. And listen to the Dave Bautista do the jazz. So
Okay.
nice job.
Also I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark
Ooh, good one.
because it's back on Paramount. Continue.
Oh, yay. Continue. Lastly, on HBO Max, we've started watching a TV show called Tokyo Vice.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually quite good. It's based 1999 underbelly of the what is it? I was trying to quote something out of memory. It's just died. The Neon Lights District, right? So, but it's supposed to be based on true events, but it's not real. I don't know how that works. But anyway, Tokyo Vice, pretty good. The kid that was in Baby Driver is the lead actor in this. And he speaks Japanese. And I don't know. I am not a linguist, but he sure sounds like he's been speaking Japanese for years. Yeah. I mean, he did pretty darn good with sign language. We were like saying, wow, he's really into the languages. So when he was doing Baby Driver and using sign language there, pretty rockin'.
Well, he was in the new sing-songy Jets Sharks. What the hell is that called? West Side Story.
West Side Story,
he
too.
was in that.
He's a talent. He is an amazing talent.
If only he was
was
really
in
driving
them-
that car.
Right.
Burn.
Amazing. No, that's not a burn. That would be like, damn, too bad he couldn't have pulled that off, too.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
As a car guy, I mean, that movie was...
So I just saw a thing that may interest some people, even if it's just the people on this podcast. The Great Pottery Throwdown Season 5 is going to be on HBO Max April 14th.
Oh.
I can't wait to tell Blue.
I just looked it up. I was like,
can't wait to show
oh! So please continue.
Love that
I got
show,
excited. I know that show is the shit.
It's
Great.
Gotta see him make a toilet.
Great Pottery Throwdown.
It's just beautiful.
It's
perfect.
absolutely brilliant, mate.
Oh. I love it.
Oh,
Just
man.
big man crying over beautiful pottery.
Aw.
Sign me up.
Well, that's
So
actually all I have. That's it. That was good news. There, thank you, Beth. That was great news. Throwing that down in there.
James says he wants a new season of Making It. And I don't know when that's going to happen, but I do believe they are going to be making it. They did one for Christmas with Maya Rudolph and Andy Samberg, and it was called Baking It.
Oh.
And it was more musical, but it was pretty good. It wasn't quite what Making It is, but it was totally worth a watch. So if you want to put that in your eyes, I recommend as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry for totally interrupting and whatnot.
No worries. Hey, 2 movies came out this weekend. One of them came out first. Can you guess which one? Was it Ambulance or was it Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
Ambulance.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
One of you is right.
Cool.
And that is Joe the Sheriff.
Yeah.
Sonic beat Ambulance?
Yes. Well, yes.
Wow.
Ambulance made $8 million. Sonic made $72 million.
What the hell?
You are kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
It's,
my
it's
God.
all those kids who are like, "Where's my Sega?"
Oh man.
Back in the day, are now
Yes.
just like, "I got to put Sonic in my eye holes."
You know,
That
those
is
Generation
incredible.
Xers, baby. They got
That's
money.
Bananarama.
They're gonna burn
That
their
is
money.
just wow.
I
That's
know.
that's pretty nuts. 72.
Good God.
It couldn't have
So-
been that good.
Hey.
Didn't you see the trailers
Yeah.
in every YouTube video around? Gotta tell you, I don't think it was that good.
Yeah, it doesn't look good at all.
I don't know. I'd have to
Sorry,
watch it to
Sonic.
see. I know James went to see it, so we'd
James
have
in
to get
chat
his
just
take.
said it was actually okay. I was never really
Really?
a Sonic kid growing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a Nintendo girl
I was
myself.
a Nintendo guy.
Oh yeah, you know I guess I would have to say that I grew up with Nintendo as well, like Donkey Kong
The
Country.
human part wasn't great.
And I remember the Sonic or the Sega commercial was Sega does what Nintendo don't, and I thought, how stupid,
Oh,
Oh,
how pretentious.
Yeah.
right?
Oh my
That
God.
wordplay is just asking for
Get out of here.
derision.
Sega.
Get out of here.
You're under arrest.
The sheriff says no.
So, who do we want to talk about next week?
Oh wait, I just
Wait.
remembered a thing that bothered me about aliens again.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, do
Okay.
tell.
The Queen concept.
Yeah.
Okay, so the xenomorph only looks like it does because it interacted with human DNA.
Okay.
Because we've
Okay.
seen from other movies,
Right.
the dog, for instance, right?
Yeah.
Or the early one that like interacted with one of the engineers had a different look.
Mm-hmm.
So how did the Queen even get there? Did it evolve from?
Geiger.
But he wasn't even involved in the second one.
No, but they went for the gold. They were
But-
like, let's
but-
Geiger it up.
but-
Let's make it that let's I like what they did here,
Mm.
but let's double down on the Geiger because it looked rad.
I
So
don't
now
know, man.
we've doubled the Geiger with half the sense. We took from the common sense part
I just
and
wanna
put
know-
it to more ribs.
How did the Queen get there in 50 some years? That's a
I don't know,
huge
but it was-
evolution jump in 57.
It was really gross. Like the egg laying always made me go, nope,
Blech.
I don't want it. No, ma'am.
And then she shot it with grenades. It's great.
Yeah, I mean,
There's a couple pieces of that loader fight where I'm just like, you already have it clamped on the throat. Just squeeze that hydraulic together. It's over.
just smoosh it.
It's over. But, gotta be dramatic.
Yeah.
But, Beth, there is two scenes, for instance,
Okay.
where the music made me, like, it took me out of it. Like, I'm like, what is this? Like, what?
Yeah.
It was when she goes back into the refinery place to find Newt.
Yep.
And I'm like, this music is way too, like, action hero-y, triumphant.
It's way too loud.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
way
yeah.
too like it's very aware of itself.
And I'm just like, I appreciate the subtlety of Alien that much
Mm-hmm.
more.
Well, because in Alien there's so little that you're like it's such a bare bones piece of cinema actually
Yeah.
that your senses are heightened. You're watching, you're listening to everything.
Yeah.
So they can't have like these big swelling musical things except when the cat jumps out and scares the shit out of you.
Right.
The second one was totally different. It was more produced. It was, well, this was little and big, so how about we make it big and it'll be bigger?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So, yeah.
I get
no,
it,
I
I
totally
get it.
I totally get it what you're saying, and I agree. There weren't any Aliens music pieces on my suspense soundtrack, were there?
No. There weren't.
Nope. Sorry, continue.
all right.
What you were saying.
I'm done.
I'm on your side on this, Joe.
All right.
Got it.
I think that's it.
Okay. So, what do you think, Ian Holmes, Mila Jovovich?
I like Mila. I like Ian Holm. But either one of those are good, actually.
I'm cool. Let's do Ian Holm, but I
Yeah.
really want DJ to say
Mila's
Mila
name.
Jovovich again.
Mila Jovovich.
That's pretty
You
good.
got it, man.
Jovovich?
That's pretty close.
Jovovich? Yeah. Okay,
So-
Ian Holmes it is. That sounds good.
I don't think there's an S though,
There
right?
isn't. No, there's no.
Yeah, it's just Ian Holm.
Oh yeah, Ian Holm.
There we go.
That's right. I don't know. I add things apparently.
It happens.
Yeah. So that is who we do. If
That's
you
who we do, Scooby Doo.
Yes. So if you have an Ian Holm films you would like to see or to talk about, let us know. Or is one's your favorite? Let us know. 512 podcast or shout out at tfwmovies.com or at tfwmovies on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Ta-da! It's time to plug something. Y'all ready for this? I'm plugging
Oh, she didn't do
Chechu's
it.
Standard Tattoo Parlor. I need to call him, find out where he's at and what month he is booking for. So that way
Why
I
are
can
you getting a
tell
tattoo?
I am not getting a tattoo.
Why not?
Because I'm not going to San Diego anytime soon. As much
You
as
need
I'd
to
like
get there.
Yeah. Eventually. I'm looking at, I don't know, the last week of summer. Maybe. We'll see.
Come
We'll
on,
see.
Beth. You gotta
I
come
know.
stronger than that.
Not everybody knows that stuff, Joe.
Beth's quizzing me in the chat there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I put up a GIF and asked him what movie it was from, and it's a very close crop of someone's mouth saying "shoot her," and he knew it's from Jurassic Park. Of course it is,
Oh, yes.
but I just wanted to make sure.
Cool. There you go. Anyway, Chechu's Standard Tattoo Parlor. If you're interested in getting a tattoo, head on down to San Diego. Just a little bit further south of San Diego, go to Chula Vista on Broadway is the Standard Tattoo Parlor. He's a wonderful artist. You could tell that by looking at our artwork that we have on our logo. That's right. He made us all look great.
Well, as best he could with our goofy faces
Goofy
that we were
faces
making.
that we
That's
didn't
right.
know why we were making them.
Why are we making a goofy face? Oh, well, there it is.
There it
is. It has arrived. So, Joe, you want to plug anything?
No, not yet.
No,
Not yet.
no.
Not yet. But I know
Going
Beth
back to
does.
school.
I'm plugging away at these books.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
And you're
plugging.
doing a great job.
I'm
You're
trying, man.
You're
I'm
making
trying.
other teachers rich by buying their books.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
I'm
That's not going to make him encouraged.
I'm gonna maybe
Oh.
change my mind on how I do that too. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Okay. Very good. Beth, you want to plug something?
Sure, we'll plug Courtney's special needs puppy rescue, Text for Clefs, because she helps people learn how to bottle feed puppies that have special needs so that they have a better chance to survive when they are born with messed up bits, because that happens and it's sad. But Courtney helps them out. She's got some pretty cute puppies in her. I think she has 4 right now. She's like stocked on puppies.
Trucking.
But you can check them out on her Instagram or her Facebook or her Tickety Talkety. All Text for Clefts. TECHS 4 CLEFTS. Also, I think her actual thingy, her Facebook is actually TECHSFOR CLEFTS. So if I were a good friend, I would remember which was which. But
Try 'em both.
My brain is full of dog names right now. So, check her out. Give her a shout out. She loves the puppies and the peoples. She's a great person and she deserves a shout out. So, this one's for you, Courtney.
Yay, Courtney.
All right. Well, thanks. We've made it to the end where we say thank you to everybody. So, let's do it. You ready?
Ready.
I'm ready.
Let's go. All right. Thanks for listening to Thanks for Watching. You made it through the show. As always, we would like to thank our Patreon members. We would thank Big Checho because he's a boss art man. He made our goofy faces into a logo. We'd like to thank Joey Flair for her lovely voice in our introduction. Thanks, lady. We'd like to thank the cast. That's DJ over there.
Hi.
That's Joe over there.
Yo.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
I am Beth.
Thank you,
Hi,
Beth.
Beth.
Aw, thanks, guys. We'd like to thank the lovely ladies behind the scenes who keep us from going bonkers throughout the week, and that would be the lovely Miss Blue, who had a
Miss
birthday.
Crackhead
Happy
Blue.
birthday. The glorious Miss Penny. She's over there. Hi, Penny. If you're editing the show, I'm sorry. And my mom, Dorothy. Thanks, Mom, for everything you do. But most of all, we would like to thank you, the listener, because if you weren't listening, well, we'd just be talking to nobody. It's kind of sad, really. So wash your hands and wear your mask if that's a thing that you have to do. If you're in an area where you need to do that, I recommend it. If you're not, make your choices. Also, we would like to say eat some vegetables. Broccoli is really good for you.
Grilled asparagus.
And go. It is springtime. It is time for grilled asparagus.
Yeah, I made some
Put
this
a
weekend.
Wrap a little prosciutto around that.
Nope, just grilled and a balsamic vinegar, the balsamic glaze over top of it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some prosciutto on mine. Why? Because it makes me happy.
Try it.
So, thanks. Also, be excellent to each other. That's what's really important. Yes.